Welcome to the 21st episode of AI Talks with Chris and Nita. Today we're diving into something that's got me really curious, Retrieval Augmented Generation. It's all about making AI smarter and more reliable.
That's right. It's about giving AI the ability to tap into real-world information to back up its responses.
So instead of just relying on what it's already been trained on, you can actually go out and do some research,
Exactly.
like a digital detective.
You see, traditional large language models, or LLMs, can be amazing at generating text and understanding language, but they have a major limitation. Their knowledge is frozen in time based on when they were last trained.
So they might be missing out on crucial updates like new scientific discoveries or changes in current events.
Precisely. What's fascinating about RAG is that it bridges this gap by combining the power of LLMs with information retrieval. Think of it like giving an LLM a key to a massive library.
Okay, I'm picturing a giant library filled with books, articles, databases, all kinds of information. But how does the AI know where to look for the right information?
That's where sophisticated search algorithms come in. When you ask a question or give a command, a RAG kicks in and uses these algorithms to pinpoint the most relevant information from that vast sea of data.
So it's not just dumping random fact, it's actually understanding what's needed and finding the most relevant pieces of the puzzle.
Right. And once the relevant information is retrieved, it's then carefully processed and refined before being fed to the LLM. Think of it like a chef preparing ingredients before creating a delicious dish.
Now that is impressive. We're talking about an AI that can actually stay on top of things, even in rapidly changing fields. This is definitely piquing my curiosity even more so before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's take a step back and break down exactly how this process works step by step.
Let's break it down. The first step is the user's query. This could be a question or a request for information, or even a task you want the AI to complete.
So for example, I might ask, what's the latest breakthrough in solar panel technology?
Exactly. That question triggers the second step, retrieval. Search algorithms analyze your query and dive into the vast knowledge base
to find the most relevant information.
And this knowledge base could include anything from scientific journals and news articles to technical documents and even social media posts.
That's right. The beauty of RAG is its flexibility. It can access information from a wide range of sources, both public and private, depending on the specific application.
So RAG has found a bunch of potentially relevant information. What happens next?
That brings us to step 3. Processing the retrieved information isn't just dumped into the LLM. It's carefully pre-processed and refined to make it more digestible for the AI.
Kind of like summarizing key points and filtering out any irrelevant noise.
Precisely, this processing step is crucial for ensuring that the LLM receives the most relevant and accurate information, which ultimately leads to a more reliable and informed response.
So we've got the query, the retrieval, the processing. What's the final step?
The final step is generation chase. The pre-processed information is now fed to the LLM, which uses its language generation capabilities to create a coherent and informative response.
That directly addresses your original query.
So the LLM is still the one crafting the response, but now it has this incredible foundation of real-world knowledge to work with.
Exactly. It's like the difference between an artist trying to paint a landscape from memory versus having a detailed photograph as a reference.
This is really starting to click for me now, but I'm curious, what are some specific examples of how RAG could be used in different fields?
Well, imagine a customer service chatbot that can actually access your entire account history and provide personalized solutions.
Okay.
Instead of just giving you generic responses.
That would be a game changer. No more repeating my problem to 5 different agents.
Or think about education. Imagine an AI tutor that can tailor its teaching methods to each student's individual learning style and access the latest research to provide up-to-date information.
So personalized learning experience is powered by AI, and what about something like healthcare?
A RAG could revolutionize medical diagnosis by accessing the latest research papers, clinical trials, and even patient data. AI could assist doctors in making more accurate and informed decisions.
These are some seriously impressive possibilities. But with all this talk about RAG's potential, are there any limitations or challenges we need to consider?
Of course, while RAG is a powerful tool, it's important to remember that it's still in its early stages of development.
What kind of challenges are we talking about?
One of the key challenges is ensuring the accuracy and reliability of the information sources.
Okay.
If RAG pulls data from biased or inaccurate sources, it could lead to flawed responses.
So it's not just about giving AI access to information, but making sure that information is trustworthy
Exactly.
and credible.
There's a lot of work being done on developing robust mechanisms to evaluate and validate the sources used by RAG. Another challenge is managing the sheer volume and complexity of the information.
Right. It's one thing to find information, but it's another thing entirely to make sense of it all, especially when dealing with massive data sets.
Right. Efficiently processing and filtering the retrieved information is crucial, and it requires sophisticated algorithms and techniques. And of course, there are also ongoing discussions about the ethical implications of using RAG.
Like ensuring data privacy and responsible use of this technology?
Absolutely. As with any powerful AI technology, it's essential to have clear guidelines and safeguards in place to prevent misuse and protect individual rights.
It seems like there's a lot to consider, both in terms of the technical challenges and the broader ethical implications.
There is, but despite these challenges, the potential benefits of our RAG are immense. It represents a significant step towards creating AI systems that are more knowledgeable, reliable, and capable of understanding the nuances of the real world.
So where do you see our ag going in the future? What kind of impact do you think it will have on our lives?
I believe RAG has the potential to transform a wide range of industries and aspects of our daily lives. We'll see more intelligent virtual assistants, personalized learning experiences, and advancements in fields like healthcare and scientific research.
It's an exciting time to be following the developments in AI, and our drug is definitely a technology to watch closely.
It is. As our drug continues to evolve and mature, we can expect even more innovative and groundbreaking applications to emerge, shaping the future of how we interact with and utilize artificial intelligence.
This has been an incredibly insightful deep dive into the world of RAG. Thanks for walking us through this fascinating technology.
It's been my pleasure.
And to our listeners, we hope this deep dive has sparked your curiosity about the potential of Retrieval Augmented Generation. Until next time, keep exploring the ever-evolving world of AI.